all. Dr. Brandy Payne here. Welcome back to Financial Literacy One-on-One on this last Friday in the year of 2022. So first and foremost, I want to wish you an early happy new year. I pray that your 2023 is financially prosperous and that you reach your financial goals. I've discussed a number of topics so far: savings and budgeting and setting financial goals and discussing the time value of money, right? As we close out this year, I also want you to consider insurance. Life insurance, okay? I know it can be a heavy topic that not most of us want to talk about because it means that we're basically planning for an experience after we leave this earth, right? And you may be in the category of young, flashy, single, right? And you may be thinking, why do I need life insurance, okay? Think about, and I hope this doesn't happen, but think about if something were to happen to you during your young, flashy years, right? Who would put you to rest? Who would be left with that financial burden of having to do so? If you're a parent, whether you're single or in a relationship, a partnership, you're married, think about an untimely demise, right, of either one of you. How would you replace that income? Okay, think about your children. If you are a parent, if you're a couple with no children, think about your partner or your significant other. I know there have been several talks and discussions about life insurance and how for some may think it's just not worth it. But when you think about insurance in general, I want you to think about why you purchase insurance. Why do we have to have auto insurance, home insurance, insurance on major purchases in life in general, right? Why do you have it? It's in case something happens. One thing for sure that we all will experience, one thing that is for certain is in this life is that we will leave it, right? One day we will depart. So I want you to consider the after experience and the financial effects of you leaving this earth. Who would it affect? Do you have an income that would be missed and that some are living off of right now? They depend on you financially. They count on you, right? How would you replace that income? Do you want to leave an inheritance? Some people consider life insurance as a way to leave an inheritance and start maybe generational wealth for generations to come. So not only as a means of burying you, or not only as a means of replacing your income, you could think of it as a way to leave an inheritance to another family member, right? So of course, there are different types of life insurance. I am a licensed life and health agent in the state of California. So I can go into great detail about the different types of life insurance, what would best meet your financial situation and your family style and your life situation. It is an in-depth conversation, and you do have to do what's right for you and your family and your situation. There are different types of life insurance, as I stated, and there are types of life insurance that can even gain interest or earn interest over time, and that you could use that money later on in life while you're still alive, right? So life insurance industry as a whole has become more complex, but in a way that it would suit more lifestyles and more life circumstances and situations. So this pro financial tip is for you to consider how you could benefit from life insurance, how your family could benefit from life insurance, how your children's children could possibly benefit from life insurance, right? And just think about it. I know it's a tough conversation. I know it's a conversation that you probably do not want to have, right? But it's a conversation that is necessary because I stated one thing we're all going to do in this life for sure is to depart from it. So and I say this because some people, this is always a question. Well, I'll just save my own money. I don't need life insurance. I don't need to pay a premium, because the way life insurance works is there are different types. I'll talk about whole life insurance, okay? Whole life insurance, you would pay a monthly premium, a monthly amount that you would pay based on the amount of life of life insurance that you're purchasing. So you could purchase different policies, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, right? And so you're going to pay a monthly amount called your premium into that policy over a certain amount of time, right? It could be 20 years, could be your whole life, right? You would just have to see what option would best suit you and your financial situation. So you're going to pay into that policy monthly, right? And at the end of the period, at the end of the term, I say term loosely because there's something called term life insurance, but at the end of the term that you're not going to make any more payments. You've paid the policy in full, okay? You then have a lump sum of money that you can do certain things with depending on the type of whole life policy that you paid into. Could you cash it out? Sure. If that's the type of policy you set up so you can get cash. Can you take a loan against it? Possibly. Could you just let that money sit there and then transfer it after your passing to a family member and have certain stipulations on how that money is spent or invested or saved? Sure. Okay. So once again, I always get the question, I'll save the money myself. I'll invest the money myself. If you will do that, great. Not everyone is disciplined enough to do that, right? So some people use life insurance as a way to supplement his or her retirement, as a way to replace income in the event that someone passes away and you still have bills to pay, you still have a mortgage to pay off, right? You want to send your kids to college, you want to pay for son or daughter's wedding, right? Whatever the case may be, life insurance can fit a variety of needs. One thing's for sure, right? It is a lump sum of money that is tax-free, right? So if you purchase a life insurance policy, that money is passed on to someone else tax-free. As I stated, there are all different types of life insurances. There are different types of reasons why you may or may not. I am, once again, licensed life and health agent in the state of California. I would love to have an additional conversation with you about the different types of life insurance. So if you're interested, just let me know. If not, go talk to someone that is licensed and knowledgeable about this topic and have he or she give you more information, right, that would benefit and fit your lifestyle. But I'm here to answer questions for free. So go ahead and use this pro financial tip to think about how you're going to prepare for a life situation that we all will encounter. Okay, once again, happy early new year. See you in the new year every Friday, every week of every month with a pro financial tip. This one is about life insurance. Bye-bye.